I'll start my screen by presenting now. Hope you're fine. I have few slides which I want to share with you in terms of how I perceive this, or rather look the I top IT technologies. And let me know if you can see my screen, please. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Excellent.
Okay, sir.
Excellent. So in the next half an hour, I believe what I would be sharing with you are few of the top technology trends in the industry. And first is, why is it top technology trend? I just want to give a brief, followed by what are the current day-to-day applications which we are seeing out of these technologies. And for you to embark this journey of this technology, what are the skill sets you need and how you want to proceed, so that when you're out of your college, you have the right skill sets to choose one of them. Because at least for the next 5 to 10 years, this would remain relevant for you, and it can build you a very good career for you. Okay. In case you have any questions, please you can stop me. I would be happy to answer if I can. Okay. Okay. In terms of technology, I would recommend this can be made more interactive. I know we have a huge group. However, it would be good if one or two can volunteer and provide their insights. There's nothing wrong right here. And technology, previously what we thought was not possible, today everything is possible. So you can open your innovation hats, wear your innovation hats, and please ask your questions. Okay. With that, I move to the first one. You all have been seeing Netflix, yes or no? Netflix, you all use your Gmails. You have booked your cars, taxis using Uber or Ola, right? What is this service, or what is happening here? The first technology which I'm going to talk about is on the artificial intelligence and machine learning. What it does. Now today, say for example, you're booking a cab and you're saying it will take 10 minutes to reach you. And once it reaches, when you start, it says it takes 1.5 hours to get to your destination. It looks into all the traffic signals, and every time it will not be same. Depending on traffic, it gives you the time which it takes for you to reach the destination. How is it possible? Okay. The second one, just think through. Second one, in Gmail, you write in your email, but during the email itself, it preempts you with certain words, right? And it helps you navigate your discussion. How is it possible? Very another interesting example, Netflix. I'm sure you'd all gone through the movies, right? Using Netflix as an OTT platform. In that, everybody will not have the same set of films which comes to you. Based on your liking, interest, the options come in. It will be different for different people. If you see user 1 would have a different film, user 2 would have a different film. How is it possible? Anybody? Okay, good. No, it's fine. You can please share your thoughts. This is nothing wrong, right? Again, I'm saying. Okay, how this is nothing but your artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a very big umbrella. Under that, you would have machine learning. So how is it happening? I'm just giving you an example on this Gmail smart reply, right? Based on the previous replies given in the complete Gmail database, it preempts you, it gives you this option. So there is an inbuilt machine learning which learns on its own and then gives you this reply. To quickly to summarize why this is a top technology. If you look at, it's a $190 billion industry. Huge demand for skilled professions. And what are the skills? The skills like data scientists, automation specialists, content curators, robot monitoring professionals. These are the type of professionals which get into this artificial intelligence and machine learning. And you can build in these kind of intelligence and create apps, create machine learning aspects, wherein be it speech recognition, be it navigation apps, be it smartphone assistants, riding sharing apps, so much today in this world, which artificial intelligence and machine learning is taking over. Any questions on this? Okay. Hello? Sorry, can you repeat your question? Okay, I'm moving further to the next one. I'm sure you would have gone to some amusement parks, or in Chennai, there is one, PVR, or in Inox, various places wherein you have a gaming session, where they make you sit in a chair and give you some instrument or a glasses kind of a thing where they make you wear it. Have you gone through this experience?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. Thank you. What is this called? What is this?
We can visual, sir.
Sorry, please.
3D effects.
3D effect. Very good. Very good. So this is nothing but virtual reality and augmented reality. So, for example, you wear these glasses, right? And then you select a theme. Say, I want to get into a roller coaster, and you get that feeling of a roller coaster. Or you are into a jungle where all the animals are there. You get that feeling. Or you are into a sea, inside the sea. You get that feeling. This is the next one, which is called as virtual reality and augmented reality. These are gaming devices and has a growth of $209 billion by 2022. Huge opportunity in this game-changing field. Not only in gaming, right? Today, if you look at engineering, you don't have to dissect or cut any machine to get it known. You can use your virtual reality or an augmented reality, which means you have a mobile device, you go to the road and use a Pokemon as an augmented reality. In healthcare, the utilization is tremendous for virtual reality and augmented reality, where for a surgeon to practice, he can be using this as before he goes live into the situation, or as an aircraft trainer, right? Having a simulation in a cockpit, or a driving, right? All these, if you get this, it's all a virtual reality and augmented reality. And believe me, this requires basic programming skills and thought process and your innovation. And you can have this as your career. This is the next big thing which is happening. Any thoughts? Okay. The next one is cloud computing. Did you have a situation wherein, say for example, you forgot your license, right? And you get caught by a traffic police. Then what do you do? in the era which we are in, what do? You don't have the physical license with you, driving license. What do? Anybody?
You have to show the digital records.
Exactly. So digital, how do you get that digital records? You go to a DigiLocker, right? From there, you would pick up your license and show them, which is valid, right, today. Now, how are you able to access those digital records? This is nothing but all your records are in cloud. DigiLocker is a cloud situated in cloud, and you get access to your records based on that. That's the power of cloud computing. You have any data today, if you look at it, just see the magnitude, 146 billion market. Every company, every IT company, I know we can see 45% of their revenue share is from cloud computing. And I'm sure you would have heard about data centers, 10.6 zettabytes global cloud data traffic. And in Chennai, at least I know there are multiple data centers that is planning to come. What are these? These are enabling the cloud infrastructure. I'm sure you would have had some experience on cloud, but it is more in terms of hidden, and we would not be able to, get it through. It's environment friendly. All kind of softwares can be integrated. The previous codes can be used. Rapid development, infinite storage, all your Gmails, your emails, you place your records in Google Cloud or Microsoft Azure, Amazon Workspace, so on and so forth. All this provide you with free workspace, right? To store your records. Where it is getting stored? This is in the cloud data center. It's secure, and you have a good backup and recovery. You don't have to spend on your hard disks, right? And then and keep on, piling up the number of hard disks or increasing the number of hard disks. What do? You take it, store it in cloud, forget it. Whenever you want, wherever you want, from where you get and retrieve it through your mobile, through your laptop, smartphone, anywhere, tablet. That's the power of cloud. A huge today, as I speak, Accenture they're spending $3 billion for bringing up this infrastructure. And as a beginner, the key areas where I think you need to focus is on the operating systems, virtualization and networking. These are because it's more in terms of the database infrastructure, which through which you want to get in and look for the cloud computing. One question I have, if you can. Now, when we saw artificial intelligence and we saw machine learning, do you know what language is used for coding?
Python, machine learning.
Absolutely. Excellent. Python is the most preferred one. We have
R
program.
R Studio.
So I would encourage right from your initial learning days, if you can, get into this one. If it is not there in curriculum, I'm sure all the colleges and institutes they have R and Python as one of the languages which they teach the computer professionals. Not only computer professionals, all the engineering branches have this, because it's one of the, because AI is across, it's prevalent for all. Any questions so far? You're finding it interesting, relating to your daily activities, team?
Is there any startup available for machine learning approaches, Deepak? No.
Any startup?
Yeah,
Yes.
any startup related to machine learning approaches, any innovative ideas students must learn.
You mean coaching, or you mean that's
Any innovative ideas they can design right from the first year itself. Any area,
okay? The areas
industry,
where
yes,
you can focus on in terms of machine learning, right?
yes.
So one of the area is the banking area,
Thank you.
where still we
Okay.
have a lot of primitive ways of doing.
Okay. RPA type,
That's
Bluetooth
the
and
next one
RPA.
I'm coming.
Please.
Yeah. Now, RPA, nothing but robotic process automation. Now,
Yes.
this RPA, where it is used. Now, wherever, this is a very good picture I got. So now, we humans, we do a certain work, regular repeated work, but with a different pace, with a different agility, different accuracy, right? Now, a robot, if you program once, if you teach it, it performs the same way, repeated task continuously, again and again, same way. It doesn't have any, it doesn't get tired. It keeps performing what it has to do. This is a place where today, sir, primarily in IT, the RPA or robotic process is being used. The tools mainly, or the softwares being UiPath, have automation anywhere, Blue Prism. These are the top three ones, which eventually every one of these is being used by the IT companies today. And the key areas where it is being used are in terms of, if I say, invoice processing. Say, for example, the way how the cycle works is you have, say, you have brought something, right? A company buys from a vendor. So the vendor needs to be paid. For being paid, the vendor has to produce an invoice. The invoice is, previously you had the invoice coming in a paper form, and then it is scanned, and then it is sent, then it is typed one by one in in the enterprise solutions, and there is a workflow where if there is any discrepancy, you send it back, again goes through. It is a huge manual process. With robots coming in and more of a digital, you have the vendor sending through a digital PDF. The PDFs are read by robo, the various fields, and they populate automatically into the ERP and send it for payment proposal. It's that efficient which is getting through because of the RPA. This is one of the application which in most IT companies, as far as the finance and accounting process, this is being used. Yeah. The second application I can think of is similarly on the billing process, reverse to what the vendors get paid. As a customer, right? I have to uh, pay for the billing. For that, uh, you have to get the invoice. Then again, there is a cash which comes in. Once the cash in comes in, I have to match with the type of invoice. All these were manual. And then if I don't find any cash or remittance available, I have to go call people and ask for the collection. All this is an automated solution, so which is being used, and the efficiencies are going in terms of 40-50% productivity increase in the industry today. uh, has anybody, I mean, sure, you all use your mobiles or seen in the daily places, you all have good exposure on these aspects. Any experience from your side you want to share with regards to the bots?
Students are taking initiative, Deepak, at Blue Prism RPA, right from the first year itself. We have invited a talk from IIT and other members. They have a very good boat creation activities in banking sector and small industry. They are involved actually.
In fact, yes. Today, in some banks, you don't have the service desk. You have robots. Right? If you go there, then it welcomes you like a typical person, and when you give the inputs of your query, it gives you instant answer, and you don't have to spend time waiting for your turn to come. That's a great example, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Moving on, then the next one is the Internet of Things. Again, though this might, the word or the technology might be, you might have heard it, but it's a you'd be using it. So in ads today, right? I saw an ad on Orient, right? Orient fans. The girl says, what does the girl say? In the Orient fan ad, you all watch cricket, right? I mean, in that during the breaks, you have ads coming in. The girl says, "Fan switch on." It says to the connected device. The fan switches on. Have you seen it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What does that? How is a device talking to each other? That's nothing but Internet of Things. Each and every device gets connected to one another. Say for example, you're going back home, and you want to keep the air condition on, right, in your house. You just trigger this IoT and the AC gets on, and when you're at home, you find it cool for you. So many applications: home security, inventory trackers in the market, wireless internet, biometrics, cybersecurity, farming equipment, connected appliances. All, if you look at RFID, barcode, sensor, actuator, all these are nothing but your Internet of Things. Again, it's very prevalent, and the next years, I mean, it can only increase, right? And what are the things which needs are your fundamentals on, and it is very you find it interesting that all the technologies, they are not isolated. This uses a machine learning fundamentals. You have a hardware interfacing, you have data analytics everywhere. The foundation for all the technologies is nothing but data analytics. If you provide a wrong data, you would get a wrong output. So in our parlance, we call garbage in, garbage out. Everything, be it AI, be it RPA, be it IoT, be it everywhere, data is the fuel of the new economy. Data is the oil. So all your design knowledge will help us in your IoT or Internet of Things. Sir, any views from your side? Any comments?
Hello. Students, if you have any queries, just post Deepak. Hello.
Yes, please. Okay, I'm moving. The next one is, I'm sure when you have all these technologies which we saw, there's always an element of risk, right? This risk is where the next technology is on the cyber security. $6 trillion will be spent on cyber. Why it is required? Can anybody share any bad experience they have in terms of this cyber security? because I'm sure you'd be reading your newspapers. So many lapses, not only at a individual level, but at a at an organization level. The malware virus, right? Or the password, social engineering, wherein the password, spy, fraud, ransomware, they block it, and then only if you pay them, they unblock it. Or what happens in your payment gate? Sometimes somebody takes some password, OTP, and then fishes off the money from your bank account. It's a as far as the career goes, it's a huge opportunity in terms of the career, because all the previous technologies which we saw, they all will depend on the cyber security to make it safe. And for you to get into the cyber security certification, there are 8 to 10 certifications available, wherein for you to pursue different career opportunities, like a ethical hacker or a security engineer, safe security officer, so on and so forth, wherein you can build the entire security framework for an organization. You clear so far? Okay. So the other technologies, so sir, in my view, these are the top 6 ones,
Yes,
which a student can really find a great career when they and we can, I mean, as a organization, you are enabling them, of
Yes,
course.
sir.
Other things like blockchain, right, which comes to mind. They're all all networked or interrelated to one of these technologies which come in. But in my view, that is why in the time which we have, I thought I would take them through these 6 key ones and then take their views, questions, and then the whole world is in your hands.
Students, if you have any queries, just post to the website. For employability opportunities in industry, where the free courses are available to learn the skill development certifications, you post any number of queries to the website. He is ready to answer your queries.
Yeah. Students?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay. So, in Coursera, they can gain participation certificates, free certifications. Coursera.
Yes.
What are the
Sorry?
other massive open online Coursera community available to get skill development certification directly?
So there are multiple online coaching, sir. One I can hear. I can.
Free coaching, you can text them, get them notify all the most background courses.
Sir, I would recommend Python is free.
Okay, in Coursera.
No, not Coursera. It's a online where you have a lot of
Okay.
documents or course available on Python.
Okay,
It's
okay.
available for you for the students to learn. And
Fine.
after that, they also provide you with some learning or some tests or a few things where the students can start building their own codes and programs. In this way, I think that's the first step I would recommend. if they get into the Python or one of these things. See, in their curriculum, they would be having, of course, C, C++. Those are the basics, or some of the ones, Java, so on and so forth. But Python, if it is not there, that's the first place where we need to direct them. Sir.
First, Python they already did in first semester. They want to go through the industry-ready curriculum in Coursera or something else. Collective
So, yeah,
intelligence.
you have simply learn, but those are all will give you more in terms of, it's more of it's not free, it's more of a paid one, right? However, I can just go through and give you some links, send you some links where they can practice the industry
curriculum. That if you share, that's somewhat useful to the learners.
Yes, yes, I will.
Please share them. Please share the link. Let them note down the content.
Sure. Okay, I think thanks for this opportunity, sir. It was well spent. I enjoyed.
Thank you, Deepak sir, for your wonderful lecture to the learners community. Thanks a lot. We will wind up this session. Thank you.
I hope the students and the faculty, everybody liked it. And if anything, sir, you have my email address, please.
Yes, I have. I will ping you and let you know the other details.
Yeah, I can try answering their questions if they want.
Thank you, Deepak. Bye.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.